The first way of controlling the hurricane tube we're going to look at is with a TFH switch, which comes with the large 1/4 inch jack socket. And we plug that in and turn off the fan. Turn it back on again. And I like to try and get that sort of. Don't know if you can see how that sort of worked. It's now gone to almost uniform pattern, but if I switch it off and switch it on now, I get a sort of a boost, and that will create a sort of a rolling pattern. What's nice about this kind of switch operation is, I mean, the whole point of switch work is frequently sort of described as teaching cause and effect, and there is that's obviously a great thing to learn, but a much more interesting cause and effect, I always think, is delayed cause and effect. So when we work with other people, even if we get what we want, it isn't instant. So the idea of learning that you can take an action and the effect of your action is sort of prolonged and not instant, I think is one of the great things about some of the sort of cause and effect you get from a complex bit of equipment like the hurricane tube. See that the sort of off position is in fact not quite off. It just sort of ticks over, and that's to give you that quick reaction. We still want a quick reaction, even though there is this sort of building pattern that develops. Now this is at full speed. We can still turn it on and off from a lower speed. I mean, I hasten to add that any games that I play with these things were developed by customers. I hope that there are plenty more that haven't yet been discovered. Now, any switch will do. If you have one of these more, probably it's fair to say, popular 1/8 of an inch sockets, you just need one of our adapters. Well, it's not really, we don't build that adapter, but it's a standard adapter that we can use. So exactly the same thing is happening here, using one of these more recognizable switches.